Just wanted to make a little quick video. I was watching videos on the YouTube, and I've been watching doomsday preppers and stuff, and everyone is talking about putting up toilet paper, and they're putting it in totes like this. And some of them are talking, they had, one guy was talking about he had 16 totes, one guy was 128 totes. And I was like, why in the world would you be putting up so much stuff in totes that you couldn't retrieve if you had to bug out? I mean, yeah, I'm going to try to bug in here, but I do have a bug out, another place that I'm going to bug out to, and I don't want to be loading up 128 totes of toilet paper. I mean, I want to get my food first. So this is what my wife came up with. She was at Walmart. They have these flushable little napkins in the back in the where the toilet paper is, but these are actually up next to the in the women's section where the feminine hygiene is. So you have to go there. If you go back to where the toilet paper is, they may have them back there now. A lot of people I know that I complain because I was like, put them back there in the toilet paper. People, they're missing this stuff, but that's where they're at. The sheets come out to around 7 by 5 1/4. They say they're 7 1/4 by 5 1/4, but the pack here is 6 by 5, and it's about 4 inches, 4 1/4 inches tall. I figured out that I could get on the bottom of that container, I can get 6 of them, doing 3 across and then 3 more, and then I can do 6 tall, so that gives me 36 total that I can put in one tote. So that's not bad. They're $3.97 right now. That's what I bought them at for this pack here last week. There's 144 sheets in there, so it comes out to about almost 3 cents per sheet there. They're sealed in a plastic bag, so they're heat sealed. Not only just one time heat sealed, they're like, got little ridges there where they sealed them, and it's like 3 or 4 seals there on each side. They're sealed up here on top, but they do have a flap that will come open. When you pull it, it there's like a glue that's around it, and when you pull it, it will pull up. They're alcohol free, so they're not gonna. If you did have to use them for baby wipes, you could. I know a lot of people are putting diapers up, baby wipes for their kids when they're small, and it's not a bad deal because you could always trade them out if your kid does. Outgrow them before you get to use them. It would be a good trade item. Diapers would be probably a really good trade item. I mean, you could go back to cloth diapers, but, disposable is easier, especially if you're on the move. But it's just something I wanted to make a little video of. Maybe help some people that don't have a lot of room, that live, like I say, in apartments. Small dorm rooms or something. You want to put something up for it, and you want to have enough to, get somewhere. I mean, you may only want to put, you might could put some of these in a backpack, in your emergency backpack. Just throw 1 pack of them in there. It wouldn't hurt to have them. I mean, I'm going to put them in my 72-hour bug out bags or get home bags, or, I'm not going to put a whole big pack like this, but just one small pack, 48 of them. I mean, people are talking about putting a roll of toilet paper in there, and these are good for more than just toilet paper. I mean, you can actually clean a wound with these if you had to. I mean, they don't say they're sterile, but I would rather use this than trying to use dry toilet paper to wipe off blood off my arm if I had gotten cut or something like that. And they seem like they're really durable. I've used them now for about a year just to make sure that I like them before I started putting them up. I've been really impressed with them. Like I say, most of the times you can use one sheet, but sometimes you may need to use two, and it's according to how many times a day you go to how many sheets you're going to need. I figure if I can get up, like I say, I'm trying to put stuff up for 7 people for a year, so I've got to get a lot of these. I mean, a lot. So if I can get that many put up by then, maybe things would be getting back to kind of, to where things wouldn't be so crazy, and I'd be able to start maybe purchasing, even if it wasn't, I mean, I've got other stuff that I could trade if I had to, but I mean, I wouldn't mind getting about 3 totes at least full before I stop getting them put up. So it's just something to look at that's really convenient, really small packaged. Really, to me, it would be a lot better than having toilet paper put up. I mean, if you've got toilet paper up and you can bug in where you're going to be and you've got the room, there's no problem with it. But if you're, like I say, in an apartment, or if you think you might have to bug out, which, I mean, every one of us may, unless you've got a bunker somewhere and you can lock yourself down into it and say, okay, that's it, we're not moving for the next 6 months, then hey, and if you've got room. But even if you're in a bunker, these take up a lot less room. You can put a lot more food and a lot more fuel and a lot of other stuff that you may need to put up. I'd rather have more food and have these little small packages of toiletries here of being able to use them instead of toilet paper. So yeah, well, there it is. The lightning's I got really bad lighting right here. I'm kind of caught between that light and the light right up above my head, so I keep my light usually on my phone, and that kind of makes a glare. So, but if you like the video, if you would, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you would. We'll make some more videos of other stuff that I'm trying to get compact, and stuff that I could, throw in my truck or my wife's car, or just whatever we can get it in to get somewhere else. It's really just compact. That's what I love about these things. They're compact. There you can see the size of the sheet, 7 1/4 by 5 1/4, or 7.25 by 5.25. So 144 sheets, and you can see here, this is just actually, you can see behind one of the packs, and it's 48 sheets in it. So there it is. Take it for what it's worth. Y'all have a good one.